Chaos control! Hey, folks, this is the one and only Sonic the Hedgehog, speeding at you fast in the speed of sound and looking oh so sweet doing it. And we are back. It is still spooky season, at least around here anyway. And we are here to react to a death battle! Oh, you've just been waiting to do that one, haven't you? Yeah, blow me, Mario. At this point, it's got to happen at least once in my career.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. So, anyway, Sonic, did you mean you doing the death battle thing or somebody blowing you? Both. All right, fair enough. Anyway, folks, as you might have guessed, that was Mario Jumpman Mario with the Super Mario Brothers. So, how you doing, Mario? Yeah, it's a little late. I kind of jumped the gun, but you know what? The hell with it. Anyway, moving right on. First off, let me bring in another Nintendo nerd. Nintendo nerd? No, Nintendo Noid. Is there a difference? Not really. Yeah, whatever. Welcome back from the far reaches of the Lilat system, Falco Lombardi.
Yeah, I'm here. And hands off my prey! Wait, did my voice?
What prey?
Somebody tried to take my food out of the fridge this morning. Also, yes, my voice has changed a little bit because that Brooklyn accent got tiring.
Uh-huh. You got something against people from Brooklyn, bird boy?
No, that accent just kept became hard to keep up. I'll cycle through it every now and then.
Okay.
I believe you. Right, while those two try to figure out what the hell they're doing, moving right along, welcome back an old friend of mine, Marty the Armadillo.
Hey, good to be back. Where have I been? You don't need to know.
Wait. Why are you asking us where you've been? You're the one who should know where you've been.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to know where I've been. You don't need to know what I've been.
Why are you setting me up to ask the question by asking the question yourself? Come on, Mighty, use your head.
Yeah, I do use it to do what Tua Tagovailoa does and block.
Okay.
Boy, are you stupid? Oh my god, he switched back to the Brooklyn accent. Shut up.
Sonic, can we get this moving before we get any more out of our heads here? Yeah, it's a little late for that, but okay. Speaking of old friends, say hello to Ray the Flying Squirrel.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am back again, once again, flying at you in the air. What's up, Mario? What's up,
Is that
Sonic?
my buddy Ray?
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Are still a couple of characters short. First off, we got to introduce Edgelord Faker number 3, also known as Shadow.
Hello, and I'm glad to be back for another
You
death battle.
skipped over me, you idiot.
He was probably going to
I
get
said
to you.
we had more characters to go. Good lord.
And you stepped on my
Seriously?
lines, Infinite. Come on, I thought we were cool.
Dude, he was never cool.
Whatever.
As I was trying to say, yes, I'm here for another death battle, and I know Ray flew in from Squirrel or wherever he came from, and we got some other amazing characters and such. And also Falco, I never knew you had a New York accent, to be honest.
You never noticed?
Not really.
Anyways, moving on. Since he's already bitching about it, let's not forget Infinite.
And you better not forget me next time, Sonic.
How about you not fucking jump down my throat until after the introductions are actually done? You realize we had another
Hey,
three
yo,
characters
I ain't
to
into
go to.
lore. What the hell?
Dude.
I didn't say... Wow, first off, why are you stealing my material, number one? Number two, I wasn't talking about it in a sexual manner, you sick fuck.
Hey,
Move
you walked
on.
into that.
Alright, let's move on.
Right, moving on indeed.
All right,
First
Eggman, get
off-
over here and get away from the snack table.
Eggman,
Hurry.
he's not even scheduled.
Eggman, Eggman, what the hell? He wasn't even on the board tonight.
Sorry, I got hungry. I'll leave.
Right, okay.
Ugh, whatever.
Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted by people who have a very, very annoying penchant for complaining about being forgotten before I've even finished the introductions. Seriously, where the fuck is Spider-Man when you need him? Moving on, we got two characters bouncing in from the world of Equestria. First off, welcome Rarity from, well, the main series, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Rarity, how you doing?
Splendid.
Good to hear, good to hear.
Sonic, when did we invite ponies again?
Literally thought, hey, why don't we bring in My Little Pony Kids to react to a whole Pony Meets World movie we did back in August? Oh, man.
What
I mean,
Gonna laugh at that.
keep laughing at it. It's funny.
in the world is happening?
Ignore it, man.
What's
Nothing,
that?
Just
Rarity.
ignore it.
I'll explain it when you're older.
You realize she's an adult.
Sir,
by
how
equestrian
old, how
standards,
young do
number
you
one.
think I am?
Anyway, Rarity, Sonic, actually most of us, but Sonic more than anybody else here, kinda has a warped sense of humor. Anyway, Sonic, you want to get done with the rest of the intros here? Well, actually, at this point, we've only got one character left to introduce. Welcome also from the world of Equestria, Princess Celestia.
Hello, everyone, and excuse me?
Don't ask.
Okay, why are we trying to excuse you? I didn't realize you burped.
For the things said earlier, I was listening.
Oh, apologies, your princess.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
Forgive them, princess.
Also, Rarity,
You're
thanks for...
quite fine, Rarity.
Also, Rarity, thanks for decorating the studio for Halloween. You did a nice job on it.
Wait, that was her doing?
Mm-hmm.
I-
Yeah.
Explains a lot.
What, you don't
I
like...
did my best.
What, you don't like
Well,
the decorating
everything
skills?
except the McDonald's like jack-o'-lantern buckets. That was me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was wondering where
either way,
those
guys.
came from. They're nice.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely,
That's nostalgic.
they're
Yes.
definitely something.
Yeah, but nobody wants
That's
to tell
for
us
sure.
what. Anyway, folks, we are getting ready for a very special death battle because the two characters in this death battle are actually voiced by the same actress, one Tara Strong. And as a matter of fact, they are almost the exact same voice. So I found it very interesting that the personalities behind them are so incredibly different. But anyway, folks, for this death battle, actually, let's explain that before we actually get into this. So for anybody who hasn't been here for a death battle before, that basically meaning our friends from Equestria, Mario, do you want to handle this? Yeah, I got this one fine for you, Sonic. All right, so ladies, the idea of death battle is basically we take different characters from different fictional settings and pit them against each other in a battle to the death. Now, that doesn't mean the actual characters are dead. This is all simulation. This is all just done by computers. But since I know what Sonic's getting at here, we are actually listening to a lot of different reactions over the years to different death battles we've had, and we've actually gotten a couple of different requests, including this one, which this one's going to be a bit of a surprise for you guys, but what the hell, we got to spring it on you anyway. It's Raven from Teen Titans taking on Twilight Sparkle from your series.
Twilight?
That's right.
I did not
Oh,
know
my
that.
faithful student.
Princess of
Twilight
friendship
song.
herself.
That was pretty good.
Well,
Can we place our bets? Who's winning?
No,
Twilight's
we're not
very
placing bets
powerful.
here.
I don't
but,
know
I'm
who this
voting Raven.
Raven pony is, but Twilight is very
Raven.
powerful.
Raven isn't a pony.
No.
Raven's a human like us. Not
we're
like me,
voting.
anyway.
We're placing our bets, Maya. Now, who do you think is gonna win?
I literally said we're
You
not
know,
betting.
I ain't gonna worry about it because,
We're not-
quite frankly,
We're not betting?
No, we're not trying to promote
No,
the
we're not
Eggman
betting.
channel.
Well, Celestia and Rarity aren't betting bits, so.
What bitches?
Jeez, no, he said bits, you
wow,
idiot.
dude,
bits.
what the hell, bruh?
Listen,
I'm
That's
pretty-
our
thought we
different
were
currency, Falco.
all right.
That was Mike. That was me, not Falco. Yeah, some more of this.
one last thing before we start. For
Anyway.
the ponies of Equestria.
Guys, can we please just reduce this to one at a time? And Celestia, Rarity, you'll see how things really work out here as long as we don't have to worry about. All right, so then we'll basically walk you through it, ladies. What you have is the two hosts of the show named Wiz and Boomstick who are going to give us a rundown of the character's stats, and then we're going to see the computer simulation of them going at it. So let's get the show going.
Hours, you name
And
it.
one last thing for the
Also, real names Ben and Chad.
one last thing for Celestia and Rarity. If you look on the right corner, your friend Vinyl Scratch is over there. Make sure you say hi to her.
Oh, my God, we are not doing this now.
Yeah, seriously, let's just get the show going. I got things to do.
Ignore
Yeah,
them,
so do
Vinyl.
I love that.
Emotions
Move
can
down a
be
little bit.
powerful things.
Yes.
We're really gonna talk about feelings and crying and stuff. Well, yes, and how they fuel some pretty powerful magic. Sounds good.
Well,
Like
Deadpool,
with
can't you just
Raven,
dumb it down like the rest of
half-demon
us?
sorceress from the Teen
Deadpool
Titans.
isn't even
And
here.
Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, man.
Mega
He's not
Fun
even
Adventure
here.
My Little Pony. Yep, really doing this again. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills
And you
to find
noticed
out
that how
who
he
would
said
win a
again.
death battle.
I already mentioned that this has happened before.
A strong
It's
emotion
literally
can drastically change a person.
that they had
Fear can
another
trigger
death
instincts
battle
necessary for
featuring a
survival.
pony.
Anger can increase adrenaline for incredible feats of strength. And for this edgy-looking
Yep.
chick in a wicked cloak, that's kind of her thing.
The original
This
Teen
is
Titans.
Raven. From
The
the day
original
Raven
Teen
was
Titans
born in her home
Part
dimension
2.
of Azarath,
Yeah.
she wasn't the most popular girl around. Yeah, it's not
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
sign when
Wait
raiders
a
are born
minute,
and the sky
wait a
turns
minute.
black
Did
and the
he
whole
say
world suddenly
Azeroth?
smells like farts.
No,
Yeah,
see, not a
Raven
World of
is the
War-
daughter
it's
of a
not
human
World of
mother
Warcraft
and a
reference,
fearsome
Mario.
demon.
Okay,
Who is
that's
literally
literally
made up of hatred. Not even kidding. Because of her heritage, Raven's own mental state holds the key to a fearsome inner power.
She's
She is an
5'11"?
empath, a mage who can sense,
Yep.
create, and manipulate emotions. So her
You
powers
look
are
like
all
5'3".
about feelings and stuff?
That's pretty lame.
Tell that to her when she
roommate.
scrambles your brain or forces you to feel so
we
greedy
didn't
you
need to know
steal
that,
from your
but
boss.
whatever.
You don't need to convince me to do that.
Wait, what?
I know, I heard you say 8.
That was pretty
my
intense.
brain is
But hey, she's
other
got a lot
places
more
right now.
deadliness
Hey, it's
packed
okay,
away under
Infinite,
that
it's
cool
okay.
cloak.
When she was 18 years old, Raven met her father for the first time, and it, didn't go very well.
Yeah, Demon Dad shot her mom with a grandma laser. That pissed off Raven so much, she finally let loose.
This shadowy
Did he say
figure is
grandma
her
laser?
soul self, an extension of her
No.
spirit and manifestation of the powers inherited from
See, I
Trigon.
can't hear
Raven
it, so
often
I have
wields
no
it as her
idea.
primary means of offense and defense, though it can function on its own.
I wish I had a pet bird that could do what the soul
Yeah,
self
you
can.
might
This
wanna
beauty
increase
lets
your
Raven
volume a
fly,
little bit.
use its eyes and ears,
Good
or just
idea.
punch people like a big old battering bird.
It can drain the energy and powers of
battering
others, and also
bird.
serves
Never
as
thought
a
I'd hear
pocket
that word.
dimension, which Raven can trap a
At
limited
least
number of
on
foes and
capsules,
objects within.
maybe?
Talk about convenient,
don't
but she
turn
can
on
do
that.
way more. She can levitate,
You might wanna
teleport,
turn up
heal
your
others,
volume
cast
there,
energy
Rarity.
shields, phase through
Yeah.
walls, and blast people with mystical energy beams.
I gotta make sure
But there
the
is
video
one
is low enough so
drawback.
people can
To
hear our
wield her
reaction
power,
voices.
Raven must embrace emotion, and too much emotion risks opening her mind to Trigon's corruption.
When she gives in to her darker side, her entire personality changes.
What's the matter? Afraid of the dark? I surrender! Under a new
maybe-
persona appropriately named Dark Raven.
Dark
Wait,
Raven is
how many times do I
stronger,
gotta tell you this?
tougher, and
You
freakier
don't
than
need
your
to be
everyday
afraid of the
Raven.
dark.
She can shoot lasers from her eyes,
much you
disintegrate
dealing
stuff
with
with
the
her hand
Undertaker?
beams, and
Yeah.
shapeshift. And her
Oh,
soul
yeah,
self
easy
is
to
so
cut down.
powerful, it can wipe most people off the face of the earth in an instant.
But the dark,
However,
the dark
Dark
can be
Raven's
scary.
incredible capabilities
but
are a
depends on
double-edged sword.
your peers.
By tapping into her father's demonic
That's
powers,
only if
she
you're
risks
really,
transporting
really,
Trigon himself to the living realm,
kind of,
kickstarting devastation
you know,
across the
wuss.
universe.
Kickstarting? Wonder what the tier rewards are like for that. Pledge $20 and get an autograph from Satan.
Thankfully, she has
Oh
been able
God,
to free
Think Tanks,
herself
go.
from
Keep
Trigon's
that away from
control,
me.
granting her unlimited access
Please
to her own
get
yeah,
magical
go away
abilities.
from me.
Sometimes she even wears white
it
to
really
celebrate the
does.
occasion. Or
It
is that
does.
just for her wedding with
Fucking
Beastborn?
does.
Oh wait, that never happened. These comic books reboot way too often for any relationships to actually have lasting consequences.
Yeah, I wish I
Silly
could
me.
say I knew what you were
Last
talking
but not
about,
least,
but I
there's
really
Raven's
don't.
golden form,
So-
a spiritual body free from Trigon's influence, which manifested after she
Well,
turned
these
evil
are very
and
important,
had to be
Rarity,
killed
because
by her
they're
friends.
explaining the lore
Teen
of each
Titans.
character
Oh,
and such.
that's messed up.
It happens a lot, actually.
Ah.
Anyway,
Anybody
Raven's
else
accomplished
doing this
plenty
in
of
the lab,
incredible
or is that
feats.
just me?
She's
Yeah,
been
no, I
steel
go
girders with
with
her magic,
Same here.
toughed out getting thrown.
Well, it's not lagging on my end.
Wall
I'm using
so hard it
Firefox.
broke the wall, not her butt, and even helped
So am
Terra,
I,
a fellow
but it's
Titan, raise the
lagging
Teen
like
Titans
crazy.
headquarters
What the hell?
and the island it's on.
Terra alone was
think
barely able to
I'm
stop
in
the
a
island's
phone.
descent, and together they pushed it back up to its rightful place. This means Raven lifted more than half of the island's weight. The Titan's Tower Island is similar in location and size to Alcatraz, which has a width of 559
think it's cool that it's the
yards,
shape of a T.
assuming the most likely granite composition and accounting for a
course.
30% hollow
Can't name it
interior.
Titan's
Raven's
Tower if
energy
it's
output
just a
would need to
normal
be
building.
about 14 million
Yes, it can.
megawatt hours. That's enough energy to power all of New York City for over 3 years.
Raven's soul self can
No, I
survive
really don't.
30,000
It's
feet
still
below
hot.
the
Titan's
surface of the
Tower,
ocean with
regardless of
no
what it looks
problem.
like. It's
That's almost
still just their
14,700 pounds per square inch.
It doesn't
42
really matter.
times the
It's
PSI
doing
needed
no
to
matter
crack
what.
most bones.
And it's tough enough to survive laser blasts from aliens that hurt Donna Troy. Who can survive moon busting
Man,
attacks?
I
The
need to read
villain
more
Sparta's
comics.
lasers could disintegrate people in an instant,
By the
which
way,
requires nearly 3 billion joules
don't
of
tell
energy.
Jay
And Raven's
this,
soul self
but
powered through several of these blasts and
I'm
held
kind
together.
of
The soul
Raven
self
on
is
this
also
one.
stupidly fast. It once flew from
I
New
don't know
York
who that
City
is,
to
but
Blue
I don't
Valley,
know why I would
Nebraska,
worry
and
about
back
whether
in
or not
less
I
than
should tell
5
him.
minutes.
The distance
he's
between
my
those cities is
brother.
1,166
He's part of the
miles
Jackal
as the
squad.
crow or Raven
Oh, the
flies.
Jackal
To
Squad.
make
I
this
remember
trip in
those
time,
guys.
Raven's soul self must
I
have
don't.
flown more than 36
I
times
don't.
the speed of sound.
Not impressed?
Yeah,
Well,
they're not
she
they're not
was
very well
anyone?
known,
Raven.
so
She
it's
flew between the
understandable.
Earth
So-
and Moon like it was nothing.
So,
And
plenty of impressive
Twilight
feats, but
just so
unfortunately,
happens to be
Raven's
his
powers
love
have daunting
interest.
and often costly
Okay,
limits.
let's just stop
when
it
the
at
soul
there,
self takes
Infinite.
damage,
For
Raven
the
can
sake of the
feel
viewers.
it herself.
She's kind of like a glass cannon, and
again,
overtaxes
dude.
her own abilities pretty frequently.
But don't disregard this as only mere physical
Man,
ineptitude.
Raven has had so
When
many
Raven
different
utilizes emotions in combat, she
Amazing
tackles
styles.
that emotion
They all look
head
pretty
on.
good.
The more negative the emotion, the more pain she feels.
And don't forget, she's also struggling not to feel, so Satan doesn't show up. With all that going on at once, it's no wonder she passes out
She
sometimes.
really has
But
Twilight
with the help of
fashion
her friends
sense.
and her adoptive
one
Azrathian
at a
family,
time,
Raven
Jesus.
eventually overcame Trigun's iron grip and defeated him.
Yeah, you'd think a guy like Trigun would think twice before messing with someone as
Oh, so
powerful as Raven.
Mario, you were trying to say earlier that everybody talked over you?
You demon filth!
They're not
Yeah, I
duds.
really
Let
don't
me
even
show
know what the
you.
hell it was anymore at this point.
Metreon, Zinthos.
Azeroth, Metreon, Zinthos. Like if I'm hearing that.
You had like a
High
broken
above
record,
the peaceful
buddy.
Ponyville, the
Oh.
city of Canterlot
That
rests
bit.
among the mountaintops. There,
No.
a young filly had dreams as big as Canterlot Castle itself.
She was so
Her name
cute as a
was
foal.
Twilight Sparkle.
Oh, yes.
Here we go again.
I remember this day.
We've seen a pony that breaks the sound barrier and one that breaks
Too much
physics.
rainbows and love.
Crazy
I'm
powerful
losing
thing
it.
can this one do, Wiz?
Hold your
Did you
horses,
ever have it?
Boomstick. We're merely out of the gate.
Not the time, Sonic.
Rein it in, Wiz. Your lame puns are musting with my script.
Little Twilight wanted to learn magic at Princess Celestia's School for Gifted Unicorns. After a very, eventful entrance exam, she didn't just get accepted into the school, she became Celestia's protege.
Which is kind of a big deal, since Celestia is pretty much pony god of the sun.
Not only that, Twilight also earned her cutie mark.
Damn
Oh,
right,
I remember those.
Celestia's the
It's a magical transplant a pony gets when they grow up.
Infinite, chill
Close
out
enough.
with the goddamn
Twilight's cutie
simping.
mark symbolized her life's calling, specifically her destiny
I ain't
in
simping.
mastering the
It's
art
simple
of magic.
fact.
This peppy
It's
purple
really
pony
not,
wasted no
because
time
they're
and
not
hit the
actual
books to
gods.
practice hard. By the time she was an adult, she'd read her entire
So
collection
basically,
of
Twilight was
20,000
part
books.
bookworm.
What a
Who are
nerd.
you?
Boomstick, have you ever read a book before?
Do gun manuals count?
Sure, why not?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Twilight
nice,
learned
nice
all
drawing.
sorts of powerful and useful magic. She knows so many spells it would take well over an hour to describe them all.
Yeah.
Her memory is so crystal clear, she can recall a complex spell after
Oh,
a
haha,
glance.
crystal
But
joke.
here's some highlights. She can move stuff with her mind, shoot concussive energy blasts, raise magic shields, and rapid-fire teleport.
She can manipulate gravity, ignite things on fire, freeze others in place, walk on clouds, and even mastered the transfiguration spell. As a filly, she turned her own
Rarity,
parents
those
into
are some nice
plants.
wings you made.
Talk about weird.
She's even transformed a single apple
Yes,
into a nest of bird eggs.
Twilight
which,
made them for me, actually.
hatched.
But
I
you,
did look quite
She just created
fabulous.
the problem is you kept
But
flying into the
Twilight's
sun
magic
and your
doesn't
wings
just stem from
melted.
her vast knowledge of spells and history. In the world
Yeah,
of My
let's
Little
not even
Pony,
get into
magic
all
is
that.
drawn
Yeah,
from and
that
controlled
is it.
by a unicorn's emotions.
And yes, that's a
Oh, here
reference
comes the
to
touchy-feely
Icarus.
stuff.
The stronger a unicorn feels about
That's
something or
literally what I
someone,
just
the
said,
stronger
Shadow.
their magic
Sorry, it was
becomes.
hard to hear over the video.
I've
I
always found
apologize.
magic is tied to my emotions. Whatever I'm feeling fuels whatever I'm
I don't know
doing.
why, but
And the
I
stronger
didn't like that
I'm
pony at
feeling, the
first.
stronger the magic.
Across Equestria,
Don't like what
Twilight
most
Sparkle
people
is one of the few
I like
ponies to
Chrysalis.
master the most powerful magic of all.
Yes,
the magic
Queen
of
Chrysalis.
friendship.
Reminds me of
Okay,
that
Wiz, I
that
know
Superman
metaphor when I
beats
see
My
it.
Little Pony video
Isn't
we
a
did.
night out with the
Yeah.
girls so
These were so fun to
magical?
make.
Oh, no, that's not it at all.
And
Yes.
not at
In
all
truth,
troublesome.
friendship is the only weapon powerful enough to
Right.
defeat Equestria's most
Oh, yeah.
dangerous enemies.
Yeah, because
The
friendship is
weaponized
magic.
friendship? Awesome. Hey, Wiz, you're
That
my
it
best
is.
buddy. You're friends forever. Come here, give me a hug.
Oh God, are they
there's another
hugging?
question.
Where are the
girl.
friendship lasers?
Get
Okay.
off me.
Hear me
I
out.
don't
Yeah,
remember
I
this.
I slipped.
Well, you wouldn't remember this. That's
Twilight's
literally when
friendship
Twilight
magic
went
is at
up
its
to the
most
world.
powerful when focused through the
I
elements
guess
of
it's
harmony.
Boomstick
When
cannot
used
list
together,
what,
these ancient artifacts are a
question,
near unstoppable force, even capable of overpowering the villain Tyrek after he stole Twilight's powers, along with the rest of Equestria's. Twilight's crown with her personal element contains a powerful magic in its own right, enough to literally change the fabric of reality in another dimension with its mere presence.
And of course, we gotta talk about those wings of hers. She was born a unicorn, but after completing an ancient spell about, what else? Friendship, she transformed into an alicorn. A mix
Ooh.
between a unicorn and a pegasus, and a chance to sell just a whole ton more merchandise.
It's a good thing too.
Of course,
Alicorn magic is leagues more powerful than a plain
This thing
unicorn.
was made to sell
And Twilight
toys.
needed the extra boost to defend Equestria
Let's
as
be
its
fair,
newest princess.
Yogurt was
Like when she
right.
bought that
Merchandising
Tyrek
is where the
guy.
real money
After
is made.
Tyrek absorbed the
Yes.
magic from Equestria's entire population, Twilight was forced to confront him herself while wielding the power of 4 alicorns.
Pardon my French, but she
When
kicked
did it become
Carrot's
Dragon Ball
ass.
Z with baby girl horse toys? Anyway, check out how
He did.
Tara rocketed Twilight straight into this
Terrifying.
mountain, and she was totally fine thanks to her magic shield.
By comparing Twilight's apparent size just before impact to her actual size of approximately 4 feet tall, we can estimate the distance she was thrown to be about 145 feet. T-Rex then closed this distance at 64.5 miles per hour. Combined with his estimated weight of over 31,000 pounds, Twilight's shield had to stand up to over 8 million newtons of force.
You know what? Forget
Oh
it.
my
I'm
gosh.
on board with this pony stuff.
And to be fair, they don't
Twilight is
always
tough
get
enough
it
to
right on
survive
the
bombardment by
research.
anvils and pianos, fast enough to fly over
That was
300
kind
miles
of
per
funny,
hour
though.
without using any spells, and even strong enough to lift and carry a rock weighing 4.5 tons.
Her telekinesis
That's
is
not
strong
my
enough to
moment.
lift a
Not
300
already. I thought you and that rock were gonna get married.
even
And
uproot
most
this
of these
giant
are before she
flower
became
tree
the
thing.
alicorn.
And with the other
Being
alicorn's
incredibly
magic,
proud
she
of
can
how
move
far
the
she's
sun
come.
and the moon.
Okay.
We
Her
don't-
friendship power
we
is
don't
way
bring
better
up
than
love.
expected.
However,
Okay,
if
don't
Twilight
bring
has
up
one
Tom.
glaring weakness, it's her unwavering
Yeah, I don't need to
neurosis.
hear more about Pokey Jesus or whatever.
You mean how she's obsessed over staying organized, and if one small thing goes wrong, she totally loses it?
Great.
Yes, she has a, well, difficult time dealing with unexpected
Oh, I
stress.
just
More
remembered
often
something.
than not, she even makes bad situations worse before starting to fix them.
Oh, that
But
movie.
when push comes to shove, Twilight Sparkle pulls her
Oh,
weight
Twilight
and
definitely
more.
has OCD.
magic.
You're wrong, T-Rex. I may have given you my alicorn magic, but I carry within me the most
Look at you
powerful
next.
magic of all. The
Bullshit power of friendship.
Friendship is power.
All right,
bullshit,
the combatants
that's what
are
it is.
set. Let's
You know,
end
I
this
have
debate
to
once
say
and
this.
for all.
But
I'm
first,
kind of in
prepare
agreement
your
with him because
loins
the whole
for me undies.
friendship as magic thing, I mean,
Transdimensional teleportation? Let's give it a try.
This is gonna be a acid trip, ain't it?
What the? Raven plays with My Little Pony dolls? Oh, right. Pretty packages. I get it. Yeah. Look at that.
well, remember they're played by the same woman.
True. I never knew that Twilight Sparkle was voiced by Tara Strong.
You never knew
How
that?
did you not know that?
Especially considering I literally told you about it.
I didn't want My Little Pony. Gee, give me a break.
Ray, respect Sonic did that.
I literally mentioned it at the start of this video. How did you not notice that?
I didn't watch My Little Pony. Gee. Yes, I watched it.
Ray, you're not listening. Ray, buddy, I love you, but
But literally, Ray, how is it? I literally mentioned it at the start of this video, and you're telling me you didn't know that when I literally said it before the death battle video started. Were you not even paying attention to me?
Listen, I didn't know.
Alright, guys.
at the beginning of the video.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Raven, are you
No,
okay?
I've got you right where I
What
want
in the
you.
gay panic is this?
What in the gay panic? Who even says that?
You don't want to know.
I don't think anybody has ever said that. It's like,
No, people have said that.
bullshit. I'm sorry.
I've heard
just
plenty of people
bullshit.
say it.
I agree with him.
I've never heard anybody say that. What the fuck?
As in, I agree with you, Sonic. I've never heard anyone say that.
Twilight, I believe in you.
Oh, Raven the plant?
I don't. If I hear one more thing about the power of friendship being the end all be all, I'm going to
Sorry
shoot
to
something.
spoil your
Thinks you
fun.
were potted pants.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you! None of this power of friendship bullshit can win now! Thank you!
Well, that was odd.
Yeah, these death battles can be odd,
Says
Raven.
Celestia. Today I learned that the only thing more powerful than friendship is a giant bird spirit colliding into me at Mark 36.
This was
Mach
a tricky
36.
one. Both Raven and Twilight possess numerous
How is
spells
this
and techniques
tricky
that
if
could end the
obvious?
other quickly and
I mean,
easily.
at this point,
Since they were
this
pretty
is
even
worried
in how
about
many
going
ways
at
they
warp
could finish
speed.
each other off, This fight really came down to strength, durability, and
I'm
performance.
saying
First
nothing
of all,
after
it's
that
pretty
comment.
obvious Raven's telekinesis has been shown to be much stronger than Twilight's.
But wait, what about when Twilight moved the sun and moon?
That's when she had the magic of
I
Princess
thought
Celestia
moving the
and
sun
Luna,
was Celestia's
and it's well
job and moving
established
the
that
moon
only
was
their
Luna's
specific
job.
type of magic
Oh my
can
God,
move those
dude,
celestial
seriously,
bodies.
did you not
So
hear them
you're saying you
mention
want us to
that
move
she
the
had to
sun
use the magic
and
of
the
all
moon?
4
Well, I
alicorns
do it
during the
myself,
whole thing
except
with Sear?
I don't have your magic.
Yes,
You're
yes, I
Magic,
heard
Twilight
that
has
stuff.
never
I
shown
was
anything
just
close to the
making
kind
a
of force
point.
Raven used to lift the Teen Titans Tower.
Raven had the durability
That's not
advantage
a point
too.
that
Remember how
works.
Twilight's
Because they
shield held up
literally
against the head a little
explained
over
why she
8 million
was-
newtons?
Oh my
Well,
God, Shadow,
Raven's soul
seriously.
self is tougher than
I
Dawn
know
of
you're
Troy,
an old
who
man,
can
but
shrug
for
off a
fuck's
blast
sake, who
worth
had your ears?
296 tillion newtons. That's 16 more zeros, in case you're wondering.
That's a lot of
And don't
newtons.
forget, Twilight had the power of 4 alicorns at
And a
that
lot of
time.
zeros.
The shield wouldn't have
Yeah, but
saved
who
her
the
from
hell
Raven's
has
soul
got
self
the-
anyway.
who the hell has got the
Not
stomach
only could it
capacity
absorb
to
Twilight's
eat that
powers and
many
emotions,
newtons?
and not only was
Why
it
did I
capable
feel you were
of
gonna
waiting
make that
while Raven
sick
was
joke?
unconscious, but it also made a
Yeah, to
mean
be
dive
fair,
bomber.
I mean, that's
Raven's
probably
soul
one of
self
his
could
table
fly at speeds
jokes.
exceeding Mach
But to be
36.
fair,
Since it's often
like,
been used as
I
a
didn't even know
battering
they
ram
still
for
made
enemies,
big
we know
newtons.
it has
I'm
mass,
not sure they
but
do.
not exactly.
They still
However,
make
given
them.
its
We're
size,
talking
strength,
They
and
still make
durability
them.
far exceeds Raven's own, its mass
I
is
don't
likely
believe
greater
in
than hers.
big news.
Let's just lowball it and say they're equal, alright?
Sure, adding Raven's mass to the Mach 36 calculation, the Soul Self's ramming force at top speed
Still,
comes
this
to
was a good
15
battle,
million newtons of
even though Raven
force,
came out on
far
top.
greater than what
But still a
Twilight's
good
shield has
battle.
sustained.
Ain't no
Shouldn't
pony
better
walking
have
away
seen
from
this.
that. Plus, Twilight's
hypothetical,
positive
though,
attitude
right?
meant Raven
It's
didn't have to even worry
Twilight.
about pain when using
Give
her
up her.
emotions
This is
against
just
her.
While they may
The
have matched
power of
each other in
friendship
spells
loses.
and skill, Raven's
Okay,
more powerful
dude,
traits
seriously,
and exceptional
chill
soul
out.
self earned her
Number
hard-fought
one. Number
victory.
two.
Yep,
This is
Raven really
literally
ponied
just
up for
computer
this one.
simulation.
The winner is Raven.
Okay, so it is hypothetical.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see
Thank
comments on this
fucking
episode,
God.
just click that little box over there and start a first membership trial. And if you want the battle music for yourself, you can click the link in the description below and get it off iTunes. See you the next one.
Wait, what was the next one?
Oh, this bullshit. That was a bullshit win, and I just stand by it.
Yeah, this entire thing was bullshit as a general rule. Anyway, folks, that was Twilight Sparkle versus Raven in Death Battle. We hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, ring that notification bell, leave us a comment, and if you want to request specific death battles, leave us a comment. We can't promise that we'll actually do it, especially if it's one we might not particularly like, but at the very least, we'll know what ones you're looking for. In any case, if you want to see this death battle without us talking over it, we will have a link to that in the description, and that's pretty much where everything sits there. This is still Halloween as we are doing these recordings. We're hoping to have a couple of things up for Halloween. Hey, Mario is here talking to you, by the way, folks, and I got one thing to say. If you think this is weird, wait until you see some of the death battles that me and Luigi are in. Wait, you guys are in death battles?
They are, yes, they are weird, I agree. I've
Yeah,
seen them.
yeah, we actually are, and it's pretty damn weird. In fact, actually, I think you and I actually had a death battle. Oh yeah, I
We
forgot
did?
all about that.
Yeah, I was
No, me and Sonic.
Yeah,
We did
Mario,
a death-
you and Sonic had 2 battles.
They did, yes.
Yes,
Wait,
they
did we?
Yes.
Because I remember
One
the
where you lost and one where you won.
Gonna have to go back and double check that one, but either way. But yeah, no, like me and Luigi, we've been in death battles, so I know Sonic has been. In fact, I think Tails has been too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one I think I remember. Yeah, in fact, I think we reacted to that one.
Yeah, Tails versus Luigi. Yeah, we had to that one. It was
So yeah,
it was good.
Anyway, folks, we hope you enjoyed this, like we said, and we will see you in the next one. So, for Shadow, for Infinite, who really needs to learn to chill the fuck out and wait till introductions are done, this is Sonic the Hedgehog saying, take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao.
Catch you later, folks.
Bye bye.
Farewell.
See ya.
Peace.
So long. Play us out, Final Smash.